Alright, what is up guys, it's your boy BeastFRAME. Welcome back to more Pokemon Wi-Fi battle stuff. This match right here is against a guy by the name of Xenon3120, and I'm sure you guys all know about this guy. This guy's got like 25,000 subscribers, and he's been uploading for more than 3 years, so it wouldn't surprise me if you know about this guy. But this guy, if you don't know about this guy, then I suggest you go ahead and check it out. Leave a link in the description. He's got really good content, and you'll like it, you know. So, this guy was looking for a battle on Skype, and I accepted, and here we are. The rules were bring 3 OUs, 2 RUs, and 1 NU. And my 3 OUs were Heatran, Sizandora, or Hydreigon, and Scizor. And my 2 RUs were Sceptile and Feraligatr, and my only NU was Sock. Now this guy is actually using a pretty weird team, I guess you can say, using quite a few things that you really don't see too often, such as Pachirisu especially. And this guy actually told me after the battle that this was actually a random generator team, and the movesets were requested by his fans. You know, that's pretty nice. He used his team against me, and you know, I gotta give props to this guy for using a team like that. So, first of all, I'm gonna lead off with a Sceptile, go for the Leaf Storm, because this is a lead attacker, or not Scizor, but Sceptile. And you know, the Leaf Storm doesn't really do too much, considering that it's a base 140 base grass move. So I'm gonna switch out of there into Scizor, as he's actually gonna do the same. He's gonna switch out of there into his Tango Fish, and I'm actually gonna go for the U-turn. That was actually a really nice play on his part, because he predicted my switch. And I figured like, okay, the best thing I can do at this point is to just go for the U-turn, because I might as well just get some damage on that thing. And I do know that he's just gonna go for the Stealth Rocks anyway, so it's not a big deal at all. And I'm just gonna go for the Stealth Rocks myself with this Heatran. I scare him out of there because I do have the balloon on this thing, as he's just gonna send in his Latios again. I kind of mix those two pokes up, but he's gonna send in his Latios again, and this thing kind of walls me. I went for the HPIs the first turn, and then I go for the Fire Blast, predicting a switch out, and that's unfortunately not what's gonna happen, because he's just gonna go for the Wish Protect, just to kind of scut my set, I guess. And you know, that kind of sucks. I would have got a lot of damage with HPIs, because this thing is actually modest max special attacks, so that would have been really nice. But I'm gonna send a Feraligatr this turn. I'm not quite sure why I do that. It would have been better if I just went for the HPIs and got some damage on that thing, but he actually goes for the Mist Ball, and I'm like, whoa, Mist Ball. I have actually never seen Mist Ball seen in competitive play. I've actually never seen it, which is, I don't know, I guess it kind of works against special attackers, because I believe it actually lowers your special attack or something, I don't know. But I'm actually going to go for the Dragon Tail, just get some Stealth Rocks damage on something that's going to come in. It's actually going to be his Sand Slash. And I'm thinking like, okay, this guy's probably going to switch out of there this turn, because he's fearing some sort of water move. Now I'm just gonna go for the Substitute, just to get myself down to the Torrent range, and then I can get off a powerful Waterfall and anything that he decides to send in. But unfortunately, it's gotta be a stupid Latios again, and that thing completely walls me. So I'm just gonna go for the Ice Punch instead. It's gotta do an okay chunk, I guess, because this thing isn't really invested that much in physical attacks. So I don't know really, but I'm gonna kill myself with the Toxic, and then I can get some switch advantage going on there, which is, I guess, pretty nice. And I'm going to send a Scizor this turn, and I know it's going to go for the Protect, so it wouldn't really make any sense for me if I went for like the Bullet Punch, and therefore I'm just going to go for the Roots just to heal up that Stealth Rocks damage, because, you know, I might as well. And he's going to get that Wish health back, and I'm going to predict the switch out right here, which was actually a pretty nice play on my part. I'm just going to go for the Pursuit, as he's gonna switch out of there, which was very nicely, because that was actually a pretty nice play on my part, because I'm gonna get a lot of damage on that thing. Otherwise, I would have had a really hard time on that thing later on. So he's actually gonna send in Jirachi, go for the Doom Desire, and I'm like, whoa, what kind of Jirachi is this? I wasn't really fearing his Fire Punch, because you know, I did have a Heatran on my team, and you know, I really don't think he would go for the Fire Punch just because of that reason, you know. So I'm going to send a Heatran this turn, as he's actually going to switch out of there into his Pachirisu again. And this right here was actually kind of impressive, because this Heatran right here is modest max special attack, and he actually takes it quite nicely, considering it's a Pachirisu with not the best stats in the world. And I mean, that was actually not a bad hit taken by that thing, which was, I don't know, I might try to use Pachirisu and NU in the future, but you know, I'm gonna get hit by the Doom Desire, and that's gonna break my balloon, unfortunately. But I do quad resist the Doom Desire because it's a metal type move. So he's gonna set in his what's it called? Hit my lead this turn, go for the Earthquake, take me out of there, which I really don't care about because He-Time pretty much did his job. Set up the South Rocks and get a few kills. That's all I want with this thing. So gonna set in Suck this turn. This thing is Choice Scarfed, and he's gonna set in his Latias again as I go for the close combat. It's gonna do like nothing, but I really don't care about that because I'm able to take it out of there with another close combat. So that's all cool. I do get a little bit more Rocky Helmet damage though, but that's not a big deal at all for me. So I'm gonna take him out of there with the close combat, and you know, I'm finally able to take down that stupid Latias because that thing was kind of a pain in the ass. So he's gonna set in his Tango Fish again, and I'm gonna switch out of there because I was thinking this thing is gonna go for the Rapid Spin or something, but then I see the Sandstorm, and I'm like, no, please, no, because I know his Stoutland does have that ability, which will boost your speed in the Sandstorm, and I'm just gonna go for the Fire Blast, which I know is gonna take it out of there. And this thing is not specs. This thing is not specs. This thing is modest max special attack with Expert Belt. This thing is actually pretty nice, but I'm gonna switch out of there into Scizor as he's getting in his Hitmonlee. Now I was thinking this thing is gonna go for like the Fake Out or some sort of close combat, and yeah, that's exactly what happens. He's gonna go for the Fake Out and you know, get that Unburden going on here. But I do have the Bullet Punch, which thankfully is gonna bring him down low enough so Sandstorm will take him out of there. And I was surprised right here. Look at this. I'm not even physically defensive, and I still take that really nicely. Well, not really nicely though, but you know, this thing is only max HP and got a few EVs and like special defense, but I did not expect to take that because that's a base 120 close combat stab from a Hitmonlee. I did not expect that at all. So in comes his Stoutland, and I'm like, oh crap, I cannot do anything to this thing. If this thing is Choice Banded, I'm fucked. I'm seriously fucked. So I'm gonna send a Sceptile and just go for the quick attack, just see how much it does. It's gonna do like nothing because you know, this thing doesn't have the best attack in the world, and he just kills me out with a return, which probably didn't matter. Even though that thing was not Choice Banded, that probably did not matter. So gonna send a Hydreigon right here, and I was expecting this thing to die. I was expecting to lose right here because I thought that thing was Choice Banded, but you know, I'm gonna be able to live that and go for the Dark Pulse, and then he tells me that that thing was not Choice Banded. That thing had like Howl or something else. I don't know. I never actually knew what kind of item he had. So he sends in his Jirachi, and I'm not quite sure why I go for the Dark Pulse instead of the Fire Blast because after all, I was Expert Belted, and you know, I actually get the flinch with the Dark Pulse, which I didn't even see happen. And I was looking away from the screen. I did not see what was going on, you know, and I was like, whoa, this thing still lives, and you know, I just go for the Drake Meter and take him out of there. So I don't know, really, that was a good game, Xenon, and I don't know, in the end I really don't think that mattered too much because I did have Sock left and that thing did have Earthquake, so I don't know really, but in the end it was a really good game, and hope you guys enjoyed this battle. If you did, leave a like rating. If you did not, then leave a dislike. I'm okay with that, and subscribe if you enjoy my videos. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys later. Peace.